And a 1 and a 2.
There he goes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joe D'Angelo, your host for the Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers live show here at Snappers Grill at the WZIG studios located at Snappers Bar and Grill and Comedy Club. The address here is 36657 US Highway 19 in beautiful Palm Harbor, Florida. And my co-host slash producer slash rock star slash kitty cat, Jeremy Davis.
Meow. I'm a cat. Meow. What's going on tonight, buddy?
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, ThunderStrikers. We are here once again at Snappers Comedy Club and Grill. Say hello to our first fans of the evening. Of course, it's Devin Stopford and Jennifer Bukowski with us. What's going on, guys? We've got a fun show for you tonight planned.
Absolutely. They're always fun.
It's always magic.
Always magic, always fun. And we have a special guest.
Yep.
We will be bringing him in very shortly.
Special guests are
Yes.
always fun. So, yeah, a lot to cover tonight, a lot to go through. Where would you like to start tonight, my friend?
Well, as always, I mean, I like to do the sponsor list and the current events, and then we'll get into the Tampa Bay Lightning news and notes and everything that is fine and nice in the life of a Tampa Bay Lightning fan. Because right now we are sitting at 7-2-1, which really isn't too bad.
That is not bad at all.
Yeah. So, you can't win every game. So, it is what it is. We'll get into the discussion of our past loss, coming off a great victory against Chicago. So it's not all bad, folks. It's not all bad. So, unfortunately, there was some issues and some unfortunate occurrences in this day. I mean, sport. There's going to be injuries, unfortunately. And
Just the nature of the game. My
trust
friends.
me,
Just
we're
the
not
nature of the game.
we're not the only one that is losing some of our good players. There's somebody in Toronto who we're battling, who lost their best player. So we're not the only ones that lose our players. So anyway, before we get into
it's the nature of the sport. If you're not if you're worried about losing players, hockey's the wrong sport for you guys.
Absolutely. And this makes up the team, whether you're really, really good or not, if you can overcome the obstacles about who's who and what's what. So before I get into the Lightning news, I just want to say thank you to all our members for being real,
For being here.
for being real, because our group is very much real. And we'll get into the details of all of a sudden we have fake Lightning groups around.
Oh, man.
So I'm going to get into that. And we had an interesting day with one of our management people, in our good friend Jennifer. We've done some research and found out that one of the Lightning groups is kind of fake. But anyway,
we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
We'll
right
get
now,
to the conspiracies later. Right now, let's deal in cold, hard facts, my friend.
Cold, hard facts is always a good thing.
That's what you're about.
Well, we got to first announce that, hey, we only need 2 more seats for the section for the
ThunderStrikers night in January, right?
night in January 10th against Carolina. We only need 2 more people. So, spread the word. We only need 2 more people, and let's get them so we can fill out that row. And that, of course, is a very important night.
It is. It's very fun. It's a great way for us to not only connect with our fans and our friends, but, to enjoy the sport and this team that we love so well.
And not only that, but Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers night is exactly what I just said it was. It's a night about us, and the Lightning put us in the spotlight on the Zamboni each and every year, and yours truly is once again on that Zamboni.
Correct.
And I need some company.
Correct.
So
tell them how much the tickets are, Joe.
Well, it's really quite simple, and it's really inexpensive. It's $40 for the night. You can go watch the game, get your name entered into the drawing to ride the Zamboni, and boom, if your name's picked out, in our live drawing, guess what? You're getting that chance.
Aha. And I could say, not from firsthand experience at ThunderStrikers night, but I've ridden on a Zamboni or two in my lifetime, sir.
Have you?
In one, yeah, I did it in it used to be called Shawmut Center in Boston. But yeah, sitting on that arena and just looking up at the audience, you really do get a sense for a moment what it feels like to be a player.
Sold out 19,000 people at Amalie Arena. Hey.
Correct.
Yes, that is the correct answer.
Correct, sir.
Correct.
Ding ding.
Okay. Also, we want to tell you everybody about the November 15th.
That's right. Devin Stopford's birthday party at our place in Dunedin.
So there's food, there's cake, and then there's Tampa Bay Lightning hockey, because it is on a hockey night away.
Oh, so it'll be a watch party as well as a birthday party.
It's going to be a watch party as well. And we will be drawing off pucks.
I'm going to be there for that night.
Of course.
Absolutely. And of course, Devin will be there.
Of course.
So I'm sure he wouldn't oppose, a couple free gifts, maybe a meal or two would wet his whistle.
1617 Main Street on Route 580 in Dunedin, Florida. If you guys want to go, there's no admission. You just come up to the restaurant and get yourself some food and some cake and get your name entered into that for those signed pucks. So, and Devin's looking forward to that, I'm sure.
I'm looking forward to it.
The watch party starts at 7:30.
Okay.
And ironically, so does the game. So
wow, good timing on that, huh?
Yeah. So we're gonna have food. We're gonna have fun. Probably the management team should be there probably about a half hour earlier. So you managers, get there a little earlier so we can do a little setup.
Yeah.
And
hang out, have an adult beverage or two, maybe.
Yeah, our place is providing the cake. I've already talked to Greg, who's a fantastic owner of a 24-hour establishment named Our Place. And it's going to be Our Place.
What kind of cake? I'm interested. Oh, no, let's keep that a surprise.
We got to keep that a surprise.
We'll keep that one under wraps.
We got several surprises. I mean, Devin gets a lot of surprises as it is. Did I tell you what? As everybody knows, I've been on vacation for the last 5 days. So, I've had to, pretty much give the reins, give the responsibilities.
Delegation.
The delegation of the management crew of the ThunderStrikers, and they did a very, very impressive job. So great job, guys, for doing, what I do every day, and that's
thank you.
Run the Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers organization.
Thank you.
And like I said, there's nothing illegal about it because we are listed on Sunbiz. If you want to check out our legitimacy, it's right there.
Is the legitimacy of ThunderStrikers a question?
Corporation, nonprofit. It is definitely legal, and we are legal. And that's the great thing about being a legal hockey group.
Legal.
That's
right.
So we look forward to that. So circle the day, November 15th, 2018, our place, 7:30. Managers get there around 7 o'clock for setup. And, of course, we pray for Devin because of all his, his injuries and everything.
Yeah, he does deal with a litany of medical issues. So, come out and have some fun. Forget your troubles for an evening, huh?
Yeah, and don't forget, we're only 2 people away from ThunderStriker night, January 10th against the Canes. So you guys want to go and get your names into that hat? Well, you got to bring it.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm sure you guys will. You won't let us down. We've got plenty of stalwart fans and friends.
Yeah.
So dig into your pockets. Check out in your
$40
couches.
a mere. Nothing. It's nothing these days. $40. What can you buy for $40?
You could buy tickets to ThunderStrikers night.
That's right.
Yeah.
And watch the Tampa Bay Lightning play their game.
Crush them.
It's a win-win.
Yep.
Why would you not want to go?
I can't think of a good reason, sir.
Yeah.
So let's take a moment here and welcome a few more of our favorite viewers that join us. Zechariah Miller is here.
As always, brother.
As usual.
Yep.
Don Marie Johnson. What's up, Don?
What's up?
Blake Rensel's joined with us.
Of course.
What's going on? He says, hi, guys, down here in the chat.
Regular people here.
Devin Stopford says that as long as the cake doesn't have peanuts in it. I'm not sure of many cakes that have peanuts.
There's not going to be any peanuts.
Cake. Don't worry. We're taking your allergies into account, sir. And I would also like to give a nice shout out to Jennifer Barkowski for, we had a nice conversation over the weekend via Instant Messenger. She got the logins and the passwords for our things. So she's going to, thank you for the work that you do. and for being willing to help us, spread the brand. You're awesome.
Spreading the brand, 1,000 worldwide, galaxy-wide,
Universe-wide.
universe-wide,
Multi-dimensional wide.
alien-wide.
Lil John wide. All right, what else? Do we have any other events or things coming up in the future that we need to let everybody know
very
about?
important. I've saved the best for last. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our toy drive.
Yes.
And we've had to make some changes. And our new toy drive is starting. We have new wraps in which maybe some of you have seen it. I didn't go crazy with posting it all over the place.
I'm going to post a picture down in the comment section.
Okay, so everybody's going to see, if you haven't seen this new toy drive wrap that's going around the boxes, it is fantastic. It's a great job, a great investment, and I think you guys are going to like it. And, it's hard to believe, but, we're going on 4 years.
4 years and strong, buddy. 4 years and strong.
The day I started this bad boy was May of, what was it, 2014?
You would know better than me,
2014, 2015. I don't know. It's been 4 years. Just about 4 years. Next May will be 4 years, but we're looking at it like 4 years. So it's going to be great, and we all want everybody to just be proud of this group because of our accomplishments and what we've been able to do in all these years. In the short-term years, a lot of groups have been around well before us. A lot of groups have more members than that. That's okay.
None of that matters.
None of that matters. As long as we have loyal people to the group that each and every week watch our show and support our causes. Because, ThunderStrikers do more community work than any other group out there. So it's a pleasure just every week to give you this show. And right now, Jeremy's downloading it. And
I'm sorry if I'm paying
fantastic.
attention here. I'm just follow them through, Joe. They love the sound of your voice. Entertain the masses while I do technical
Entertain
stuff.
the mass.
Yes.
Well, that's my job. Okay, so we're gonna bring on our guest soon, and he's gonna have some lightning news and notes, just like I do all the time.
We're gonna get to the good stuff with an old favorite, a legend in his own right and in his own mind.
Okay, we're bringing out our guest right now, and
Ready to come on?
I think you would definitely recognize him.
Welcome, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the return of Dylan Wood.
What's going on, guys? Oh, we're back to this already.
I know it's that quick. It's that quick.
Yep, you got to keep it going though.
Go and scooch in a little bit and put that
Okay.
microphone between you guys. Yep.
You got to keep it going.
Exactly. We're just in that area.
Yep.
There you go. And I got to turn this up a little bit.
See the head? It's already going.
Yeah.
Hey, finally somebody will dance with me. I like this.
Yeah, I'm just used to it. It's been a while.
So welcome to the show, Dylan. We've been
Thank
hearing
you.
a lot about you. I've seen some of your previous work on the internet before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you guys go while I'm doing. I'm going to put this picture that I was talking about down here in the comment
All right,
section.
sounds
So let me
good.
fade this out, and yeah, you guys go.
All right. So we're gonna cover some lightning stuff.
Hmm.
That's what the show is all about. Is the Tampa Bay Lightning, as everybody
Exactly.
knows.
Exactly.
And it's good to have Dylan back here. So
It's good to be back. It's been a while.
unfortunately, Dylan is not going to bring forth good news because unfortunately we did not have a very good game.
No, we did not. I, for one, didn't even catch the game. I was at Halloween Horror Nights enjoying my belated birthday party.
Another year older for Dylan.
Yeah, and not another year wiser either.
You would think you would be.
Yeah, well, that's what 24 will do to you. Whatever.
24, huh? 24 years young.
Yeah.
Real quick, if somebody could type down in the comment section, if you can hear these guys, if they're coming through clear, if anything needs to be turned up, that would help me a lot.
Definitely.
Okay, so we ended up losing the game 7-1, and the only bright spot was the goal by Adam Ernie, of all guys to score for us. The only guy that gets the damn goal is Adam Ernie. Now, what's up with that?
I don't know. At least it wasn't a shutout. So
Yeah, and
I'll take a goal over a shutout.
you have to feel
I'd rather
bad.
take a win, but
You have to feel bad for Louis because
well, the defense just kind of left him out to dry.
he had 24 saves, so he wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But when your defense don't have your back,
Yeah, the defense was leaving him out to dry. That's just and I hate to say it, that's just one consistent thing that's been haunting the Lightning for the last couple of years is the defense.
Mm-hmm.
And it definitely showed Saturday night.
Well,
losing 7-1.
we don't want to make excuses, but look at it this way. When you lose Victor Hedman,
Oh yeah.
I would think out of all the NHL teams,
Yeah.
if you had Victor Hedman on your team and you lost him, I don't think you'd do so well.
Well, Hetty's
showed.
Hetty's one of the most important. Like you said, defense has been a little slack, and Hetty's gone. But they'll pick up the slack. I firmly believe they will do that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, you have a lot of kids, and these guys are stepping up, and you like to see that. But you have to have your goalies back, and they left him out for dry, so that's kind of scary.
Yeah, well, a couple other bright notes. It didn't really help us in the win column, but they outshot Arizona 31-30. They won in the face-off circle, 30 face-offs to 29, and then they out-hit Arizona 23-14.
And of course, don't forget that we also lost Henri Palat as well.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yep, lost him in that game. I got the injury update while waiting in line at Halloween Horror Nights, and that's not what I wanted to see. While I'm trying to enjoy my night, you see this score and you lose a couple people. It's like, well, shit.
Well, Palat, that's a loss. But, if I had to pick one who I was going to lose, it would be Pally. But he's part of the triplets, and he's a very part of that cog that keeps the team going. So it's a huge loss. It really is. But he's going to be back, obviously, before Hedman is, because I was told that he is day-to-day after this week. He'll be listed as day-to-day, and Hedman's still going to be out even after this week.
Yeah.
How long do you think he's going to be out for?
I think he's going to be easily out for a few weeks.
If not a month.
Yeah.
Close to it.
That's the reports that I got is that, he's going to be out for a while. So they need to make it work with what they got. So if
the defense doesn't tighten up, it could get ugly pretty fast. And that's one thing we don't want to avoid. We want to avoid another 16-17 season.
Yeah, one thing that I have noticed is Mr. Dylan Wood has changed his facial appearance. I guess he feels like, well, I'm 1 year older, so I have to grow this fuzz on my face to make myself look older. Now, shouldn't it be?
And the ribbing begins.
Shouldn't it be the other way around? Like maybe you could shave it all off, and then instead of looking 26 or 27,
I'm starting the playoff beard early.
There you go.
Is that the playoff beard early?
Yeah.
That's the earliest I've seen.
I've been growing this out since probably August.
There you go. Well, and also it'll be No Shave November in a couple days. So
that's another reason why I'm keeping it.
You're preemptively doing the No Shave November. Here's to that.
Okay, but what sense does it make if how old did you just turn?
24.
And you look 28 with the beard.
I mean, the chicks dig it, so why not?
That's the best reason.
Okay, well, don't piss them off, and you'll be all right. But they start pulling at that sucker.
Billy Goat me. that would suck.
So
that would not be fun at all.
As I do, I have to question all the things around me, whether it be producers who like the Tampa Bay Rays, or last year's co-host. I still have to dig because this is a fun show, and without digging.
Well, yeah, you gotta fact check.
ThunderStrikers show without I'm gonna say it, Opie. So.
Well, again, that was last year.
Yes, he's finally accepted it.
But that was last year.
Okay, I'll turn that off.
We've kind of moved on from everything about last year.
True.
And with good reason. So we've moved forward. And forward is Dylan Wood looking older. Trying to impress the ladies with his goatee. I guess,
make it work. If I have to shave it, if I end up shaving, I end up shaving it.
Hey, Jennifer Barkowski says you look great. So,
well, thank you.
Yeah, she keep going with the facial hair. Don't change anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Who loves you, baby?
I'm gonna try to keep it as long as I can without having to shave it. Unfortunately, working in a fast food restaurant, you get a certain limit, and then they say, "All right, you got to go."
Yeah. Otherwise, you have to wear a face net.
That or a beard net, and I don't wear stuff on my face, so
you can't have a Grizzly Adams. If that's what you're trying to do, Grizzly Adams, that's not gonna happen.
I told you I'm doing the playoff beard early.
Okay. Well, you can't have hair dripping into the food.
Shit.
So
I won't let that happen.
okay.
I need that job.
So all right. So we covered the changes here we've been having. Our record, despite all this, is 7-2-1. And folks, realistically, aren't we used to losing to the Arizona Coyotes?
I mean 2 years ago they swept us.
I mean,
last year we split.
And we were lucky to. I mean, it's just we have problems with crappy teams.
That's true. We do.
And then we step it up when we have good teams.
Like tonight, New Jersey. Guarantee you they ain't gonna roll over and let up like they did against Arizona.
No, they'll be coming out swinging strong. No doubt about that.
I mean, we've seen it from experience. They bounce back pretty quickly. So
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if they pull out a win tonight. I would not be surprised at all.
Well, one thing you got to remember about the Jersey Devils is the fact that Taylor Hall needs to be stopped. Taylor Hall is their best player, and he is amazing.
But remember what the New Jersey fans said. But we 3-0'd them last year. And what happened in the playoffs?
Yeah, well, that was last year, and yeah, again, look what happened in the playoffs. So there you go.
Exactly.
Contain that first line of the Devils. That's another key. Special teams need to be ready tonight. And Vasi, of course, is in goal. So, of course, that gives you a great chance to win the game.
Huge advantage with
When you
Vasi
have
in goal.
Vasi in goal.
Huge
So,
advantage.
Vasi.
yeah. You're going to do that oi, oi, oi?
I don't do the oi, oi, oi.
You don't do the oi. Tampa doesn't deserve to do oi, oi, ois. Vasi. That's fine.
Exactly.
We'll let the northern people do their oiing on their own.
Exactly.
Okay, so
I'm fine without that.
hopefully that we can get the victory, snatch the victory tonight, even though we're 2 men down.
But it's a chance for the young bolts to shine.
Yes, it is. So, guys, go out there and get it done. The game tonight starts at 7:30, puck drop, and it's 7:25. So they're going to be dropping that puck soon.
Okay.
So what we'll do is every once in a while we'll give you an update on the game and let you know what's going on out there.
That we will.
So no worries.
I actually have the upcoming games right here if you want to go ahead and announce them.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Obviously not tonight because, we all know they're playing tonight. Thursday, the 1st, we all know they're playing Nashville Predators, and that's at 7:30, and I will be at that game.
That's going to be a tough game.
I'll be there. I'll be cheering them on in my section, so let's go. On the 3rd, they play Montreal in Montreal.
The biggest surprise of the year, one of the biggest surprises of the
Is
year.
how good they're doing.
Yeah.
I did not expect them to be doing this good.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know, and Druin's actually got some points. What do you know?
Go figure.
And then, and we got another back-to-back on the 4th against the Senators. And that game's at 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were back home on the 6th to take on Edmonton Oilers at 7:30.
All right.
Connor McDavid is in town.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried.
Now we got this.
I'm not worried about that. We'll get it.
It'll be challenging to say the least, right?
We should be able to win these next 5.
Well, we take it one game at a time. We don't underestimate the competition.
No, I mean, hockey is, we were talking about this. Hockey, like baseball, is a game of inches, and any team can win on any given night. That's where the skill and the discipline comes in for the team like the Lightning to be able to consistently win.
Yeah.
Consistently
I'm sure they'll
put
get their
pressure.
groove. Once they get Hedman back and Palat, they'll be right back to where they were.
Definitely.
Yeah,
We could easily see another 50-win season. Hell, maybe even 60. You never know.
well, again, we need the big guys to score goals. So, Cooch scores goals, and Stamkos scores goals, and Point's gonna put the puck in the net.
He's been great so far this year.
Oh, yeah.
6 goals to start off the season.
Don't forget now. Don't forget, and I know guys don't want to think about this right now because it's so early in the season and everything, but when the season's over, this is going to be a true test for Lightning management when you guys got to sign Point.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys got to give Vasi more money. You guys got to give Yanni Gord. There's a couple of guys that are going to be coming up that are going to need money.
Is that really what you want to do? You want to start worrying about that stuff now?
No,
The beginning of the season?
I want you to keep that in mind, though.
Okay, we'll put it in a pin on it and come back to
Keep
that
that
later
in
on.
mind that this is going to be a true test at the end of the year of our great players. But right now we won't think about that because
We're
You know,
only 11
we
games
got
into the season.
we got plenty of games to
It's a
go.
long season.
Long season, and we win these games and everything, and we're shorthanded with some of our guys hurt and stuff like that. As long as we stay up there and we maintain our record and win more than lose, we're going to be fine.
Thanks for breaking it down for us, Joe. Is that
Well,
the strategy?
that's what I do.
The
damn it.
strategy is we score more points than the opposing team consistently. That's the strategy, isn't it?
Consistently, absolutely, absolutely. And even your guy that has hardly any knowledge of hockey knows that. This man is here because he is a producer.
Mm-hmm.
He is not here because he knows all about hockey.
That's true.
I can assure you of that.
I'll agree with that. I'm not gonna come up here in front. Excuse me. Jennifer Barkowski says people say they do some stuff for a Klondike bar, but she'd do some sketchy stuff for Vasilevsky. Ooh. Oh my. Oh.
Oh, where's the sound effect for that?
Yeah.
Boing.
Boing.
Wow.
That's what I got.
Savage.
I was
Yeah.
waiting for that sound effect to come. Oh, this guy's got all kinds of sound effects.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm working on it. Working
Can't wait
on
to
it.
see what he's got.
Oh, yeah. He'll surprise you. There's every once in a while you'll hear boing.
And
Out
I'm
of
proud
the
to
blue.
announce that if I can continue to work 8 to 4 on Tuesdays, I shall be around a lot more.
Cool, dude. Cool. We love seeing our friends and supporters. Like, come up here to Snappers Grill and Comedy Club, 36657 US Highway 19 North
Great
in
food.
Palm Harbor.
Great food.
And let us not forget about our dollar taco night.
Yep, dollar taco nights, beef
Wait,
and
they got
chicken
that here?
taco. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
wow.
all tacos tonight, man. So get your Taco Tuesday. Get your
Get
taco
your
on.
dollar too.
Unfortunately,
Taco.
I can't have tacos.
You can't have tacos. Is there a punchline here?
Nah, different lifestyle.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. He went vegan.
Yep.
Well, you can have the tortilla and the
Well, they got
lettuce
the
and the
veggie wrap. That
tomato.
was pretty good.
Yeah,
I might
so there
try
you
that
go.
again.
The food here is delicious. They got a sushi bar out there that
Which
I'm
is
sure.
also a reason why I've lost the weight.
Yeah.
You have lost weight.
35 pounds.
You look great, man.
Good Lord Almighty.
Yep.
Where's Dylan?
Right here.
Right here in the WZIG
With
104.1 FM radio
With the
booth.
Duck Dynasty beard going on.
That's right, man. That's
He's a
right.
Duck Dynasty member now. He's
Oh,
got a Duck
God.
Dynasty membership.
I'm not going to let it get that long now.
He's
I'm not letting it get that long. I will
got
I
the
will hack it
membership.
off.
He's got the membership.
I will hack it off before it gets that low.
What? I like that one too.
Little John agrees with you.
Yes, Little John agrees with you.
I agree with him too.
Yep. So, fear not, Bolts fans. This is just another test of how good is our team when we lose one or two key players. Can we maintain the greatness? Can we maintain the scoring? Can we play defense? Can we stop with the pucks being in our zone? Clear the zone. Clear the zone.
Stop with the cute passes.
Yep.
Oh,
They're
cute
still
passing.
doing that.
They're still doing
Huh.
that this year.
I wonder if that's a new philosophy that the training staff has them in, is try to do some weird, like, Mighty Ducks passing where they're like sliding it through their legs and getting into like weird triple V formation, flying V formations.
Yeah.
See, that'd
Maybe.
be a nice technique to actually try. But everybody's seen that movie, so I think they'd be expecting.
No, now here's something interesting that I thought about is they could do something called the electroshock, where every now and again they'll just go out and put a live wire down on the ice, or maybe put like a ring of wires underneath the opposing team's goal,
Mm-hmm.
and then every time somebody goes to pass you, turn the shocker on because
Shocking.
it's the
That works
lightning.
too.
Get it? Lightning.
That works too.
Then the goalie will like seize up for a minute and the puck will go by.
There you go.
Telling you, I'm a genius. I am a genius.
Well, you be the genius. I'll be the broadcast journalist, and this guy will be the whatever you call it, Duck Dynasty.
What? No.
What were you? I forgot what you were. What were you? Captain Caveman?
I guess that works. Or you can just call me by my nickname, Woody.
There we go. Woody.
Everybody calls me. That's my name for the season,
Okay.
Woody.
I can go with that.
All right.
I can work with that.
I've always called him Woody. Folks, you're not seeing last year's show. It's this year.
Do not adjust your internets.
Do not adjust your screen, or whatever you do. This is the deal. Okay? So Dylan is back. We hope that he's back, as much as possible. And,
Hopefully every Tuesday, because that's when the show is, right? Every Tuesday.
yeah,
We do it every Tuesday, 7
Tuesday at
p.m.
7 p.m. here at Snapper.
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
Don't forget
Oh
to
man, I was gonna do mountain
fall
time.
back.
Mountain Time.
I was gonna do the mountain time.
Don't
Ooh.
forget to fall back this weekend.
Oh, is that
Right.
finally happening? Thank God.
Why?
Thank God.
I
See, we gain an
asked
hour of sleep,
you
right?
why. Florida does not need the daylight savings time. Keep the damn time at is. We want later nights at nighttime. We do not want 5 o'clock pitch blacks again. And that's what we're going back to, folks. Leave this system alone. Florida needs to adopt the law of keeping it at the same damn time.
Ironically,
stop
We
falling
are way
back.
too white.
yeah, ironically, Joe, there is legislation right now, and I kid
Yes,
you
there
not,
is.
to
I
make
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
to
that.
make Florida permanently on daylight savings time. So that
I
means
saw
if you live like in Jacksonville and you switch over the border to Georgia, you're immediately like have to reset your watch.
Yeah, I saw that.
Terrible. Don't do
I
that.
don't know how I feel about that, to be honest.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you how I feel, and I always do. I'll tell you how it is. All right. First of all, we're going to beat this damn thing, and we're going to put it at regular freaking time. We're not going to go backwards.
Correct.
Okay? We're not going to have any more of these 5 o'clock nights. Well, unfortunately, now we are. Rick Scott, you're an idiot. You need to fight this.
You're
You
2
need
for
to
2.
fight this. Whatever governor comes in, damn it, you need to listen to me. I need you to keep the damn clocks the way they are. Stop falling back. We are not going to be stupid. Are we? Are we going to put in some stupid morons in office again?
It's Florida, baby.
Oh,
It's Florida, baby.
I'm so
So-
sick of this. This is so disgusting. I'm almost as sick as when I went through South Carolina, crappy ass state, Georgia, crappy ass state, boring, not colorful at all, totally boring. When I finally got into North Carolina, I'm like,
I miss that state.
beautiful weather. Everything's colorful and beautiful. This is where I want to be.
I want to give a shout out, just in case if my North Carolina friends are watching. I miss you guys. I miss being in North Carolina. I hope I can see you guys soon.
Oh,
Yay!
that's
And
a
of
nice
course,
little
everybody
tribute.
on your live stream over here. We're also streaming on Dylan's phone too, so we've got a little extra audience.
I wanted to surprise everybody tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear you. The mic you're picking up on your microphone, so it's a little different. But if you want, like, you can send me the file later, and I'll make it louder for you and clean it
Sounds
up.
good to
and-
me. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
I'm multi-talented. So
Well-
yeah, hi everybody down here on Dylan's stream.
Well, if everybody's watching, let me know if you guys can hear me, and if not, we'll fix it later.
People have been coming in and out down here on a regular basis.
That's good.
So
Hopefully they can hear me.
Yeah, we had a lot of people on my page when we were doing it on my page, and we just converted it over to the ThunderStrikers page because now the ThunderStrikers group is now free. It's open. It's out there. And the best part about the ThunderStrikers is it's legit and it's legal. So I
True.
don't need to keep on reminding everybody about groups that are fake and groups that are real. My group is real, very much real. You see my staff, you see my managers, my administration and everything. They do the job when I'm on vacation. They're awesome. And that's all I got to say about that.
real quick here, Blake Rensel says we got to give a shout out to Boiler. You know who Boiler is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Brian
his
Boyle.
his
Former
cancer is in
Tampa
remission.
Bay. Yeah, his cancer is in
Remission.
There you go.
I got you.
I got to get some water.
I got you.
I was ranting a little bit too much there.
You expelled all your energy with that rant.
It's all
Enjoy the delicious water, sir.
good. You know, I guarantee he's probably gonna get a standing ovation tonight too.
Maybe a little
Over
too
here
much
dying, man.
water.
I always love to hear about people beating cancer. I mean, it's one
Oh,
of the
yeah.
greatest stories you can hear about.
Because I know a lot of cancer survivors, so and it's nice to know that they were able to beat it.
And Roman Reigns is the next cancer
Oh yeah,
survivor.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, prayers for you, Roman Reigns. He
I
had
heard
his
about that.
little operation and
Heard
everything.
about that.
Successful operation.
Had to
And
give up his title, which sucks.
yeah, it was sad. So
I'm not a huge WWE fan, but I'll watch it every so often just to see what all's new.
hey, it's sports, and people say it's fake and everything. Well, you know what? Those guys get big bucks to fake. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hell, I
And
would get
they
paid-
take blows. The way they land, they can get seriously hurt. When you're on top of a steel cage, tell me how you're going to fake getting thrown off a steel cage.
onto the floor.
How are you going to fake that? There's a lot of things.
You can't explain that. Magnets. I can explain it. Magnets. is the
Yeah, I
answer.
mean, come on, folks. Let's understand the concept of it. Is the bottom line is that you know what? I mean, yeah, they rehearse and it's scripted and everything, but it's still, you guys watch it. Stop your shit with that. Oh, I don't watch wrestling. It's fake. You turn on Raw. You turn on SmackDown. You know the wrestlers. It's funny. You don't watch it, but I know who Roman Reigns is. Oh, I know who Hulk Hogan is. You're damn right you know who Hulk Hogan is. He's
Everybody
been
should know
around
who
forever.
he is.
You know,
Hell, Ric Flair.
Come
Ric
on.
Flair.
Who hasn't heard about Ric
What
Flair?
about Brutus the Barber Beefcake? Anybody remember that guy?
Come on, everybody knows Bruce.
I actually never heard of that guy.
You've never heard of Brutus the Barber Beefcake? Might be
Nope.
before your time. What about Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Yeah, I've
You
heard of him.
remember that? He just came out with a piece of wood. That was his gimmick. Oh, pun intended. Oh, my God.
Well, what about everybody's favorite, Undertaker?
Oh, yeah.
I remember when he was first introduced, like when he was a secret, and they just brought out the coffin, and he came up, and nobody knew who he was. That was in like the 89, 90 or something like
Big
that.
7-footer.
Yeah, I think his
Wow.
first year was in 90.
Wow.
4 years before I was born.
Yeah, so very successful
old
career
man.
for Undertaker. Very successful. And he lost to Triple H in his last match, but you know
Yeah,
what?
so-
I mean,
He might not be done. He might
he's
be
not
coming
done
back.
officially yet.
He keeps saying he's done, but they always, hey, come on back for one more match. We'll make you lose. Come on back. Come on back.
Mhm.
Yeah, and here's the thing. When people say that wrestling's fake, that's what they're talking about, is all the drama and the storylines and the, ladies
Sometimes
coming
those
out there.
storylines are good.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, wrestling is a soap opera with people punching each other in the face. That's what it is. It's exactly what it is. Those guys, they love each other.
I love that. I love that. Jennifer's like, oh my God, those fake groups.
Yeah. All right, let's
We ain't
take
fake.
take a second here to give a couple shouts out to the people, our lovely fans that have joined us. Susan K. Herring once again is here. What's going on, Susan? Dan Harajon, the man, the journalist. What's
My
going on,
friend
Dan?
Yep.
And Paul Pavlovich is here, my good buddy Paul Pavlovich.
Oh, my coworker.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be back at work tomorrow.
What's going on, guys?
Just back from North Carolina. I had to rest up today.
Lucky.
George the Animal Steel. Now there's a name. That was a wrestler I
George
completely
Steele.
forgot about.
Yeah.
How about going even way back to the Iron Sheik?
Or Nikolai Volkov.
There you go, Sergeant
Nikolai.
Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah. So yeah, that.
How do we get on wrestling? How
I
do we
don't
get?
know.
How do we get
I don't
here?
know. We need to get off of wrestling though. Maybe it's because
Well, we were
you
talking
know,
about the cancer and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, so
That's
Roman
why.
Reigns kind of drove it up. So, all right. So we got plenty of time here, so we want to cover some other stuff.
What do you
So
want to
we're
talk about?
We're gonna give it to Dylan here. He has something here.
What do you
We're
got,
going to
buddy?
do some football and basketball and college football for those of you guys that like it.
Okay.
I'll start off with the NFL.
Ooh, what a bad year.
But we got a topic here. Winston, keep him or bench him? I say bench him.
Yeah.
I mean Fitzpatrick, he's 2-1. Winston's 1-3.
Mm-hmm.
Winston has thrown 13 interceptions and only 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
While
you gotta go.
Fitzpatrick has
You gotta go.
thrown
Right.
13 touchdowns and only 5 or 6 interceptions.
I know this is a Tampa Bay
I mean, when he came in,
team, so
when he came into the game Sunday, they were down 18 points. Brings them back with 2 touchdowns and gets the 2-point conversion. And unfortunately, as
They
the
lost.
season has gone, the defense let him down.
Yeah.
So I think Fitzpatrick deserves the job.
I agree with you. And I'm not a Buck hater. I support the Bucks.
Because they're their home team.
The Giants suck. So
I
I
am
mean,
so sorry.
I'm very embarrassed by that.
I am so sorry.
But
my
then
team's
again,
not faring much better either.
Ravens
so
ain't doing that much better than my team. I mean, my team's sucking ass, but we're gonna get a
Well,
great high pick now.
my team has just been kind of going downhill. But yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
got the results here from the game. Everybody knows it was 37-34 Bengals.
Yep.
And for my Ravens, it was 36 Panthers, 21 Ravens. Joe Flacco, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 192 yards. Not a
Mm-hmm.
very good game by the defense.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine that's from Baltimore, and he rode out from Baltimore,
To watch that
and
game.
he was in Charlotte the same weekend that I was in Charlotte.
Nice.
He was in the stadium though, I wasn't, and I was out on the beautiful land and everything while he was in that football stadium watching his team lose, and then he has to go all the way back to Baltimore with another loss.
Well, they've lost 2 in a row. I just can't believe they lost to the damn Browns. The damn Browns.
The Browns taking the Browns to the Super Bowl, huh?
Yeah.
Just
Sorry,
remember,
I had to say the joke.
I
The
use that
Browns.
expression all the time, so it's okay.
the Browns beat the mighty Jets though, and the Jet fans didn't have anything good to say about that.
Neither did our Ravens when they beat us. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. But no, I got the current standings here. I'll start with the NFC South. Saints are 6-1. Very hot streak right now. Drew Brees. I think he's the GOAT, in my personal opinion.
The GOAT. Every time I hear that, I know what it means, greatest of all time, but every time I think of it, it just sounds like a term for a loser. That's what I grew up with, is that you got the winners and the GOATs.
I have something to say about one of those goats, those professed GOATs. Supposedly, Tom Brady is the GOAT.
Nah.
Well, I got news for you, Marsha Brady. You are no GOAT because the Giants have beaten you twice in the Super Bowl, so that doesn't make you a GOAT. That
I
makes
just
you
saw
Incorrect.
incorrect.
I just saw a meme about it. Drew Brees, Brett Favre, and Peyton Manning. The only 3 quarterbacks to beat all 32 teams. And then you got Tom Brady at the bottom. It said the only quarterback to lose to the Giants twice in a Super Bowl.
Correct.
I was hoping there was going to be a joke there. It's like Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady walk into a bar. I don't know the punchline.
Well, I didn't have. I didn't
it's
have
not
to,
a watermelon.
I
What
didn't
is
have
it?
to tell him a joke. I just said his name's Marsha.
Oh.
Marsha.
You guys are great.
The Patriots are done. Just because the Red Sox robbed the bank, bought their Super Bowl
I mean,
or
World Series.
World Series. I get mixed.
You don't get to
sports.
talk about
These
that.
New England teams suck ass.
Yankees
I
fans
like
don't
any
get
of
to
them.
don't
I
get to
like
have
that-
any
of them.
discussions about buying championships. Moving on.
But the Saints are 6-1.
Copycats.
Panthers 5-2. Falcons back up in third place with 3-4, and well, Bucks are in very familiar place.
Mhm.
Last place with 3-4.
Damn it.
AFC North, where my team sits, Steelers 4-2-1, Bengals 5-3, Ravens 4-4, and then you got the Browns 2-5-1, who had just fired Hugh Jackson.
Yeah, well.
Well, when you go 3-36-1, it's time to get
Then
out.
make some changes.
Get out of town.
You're fired. Wow.
Yeah.
Bucks at the Panthers 1 p.m. this Sunday. Then you got Steelers at Ravens 1 p.m. this Sunday as well.
What?
What? What do we got?
Joe's reading the chat.
New Jersey goal. Oh, that's
Oh, the Lightning's playing right now?
yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know
7:30. Okay, we're gonna get a scoreboard update, and I think Jen just gave us one.
I think it's probably 1-0.
Yeah.
Hopefully 1-0. Not no 3-0.
I would
first
hope
10
so.
minutes like it was against Arizona. That was 3-0 the first 10 minutes of that game.
When you got no defense and they're not doing their jobs.
Yeah. No. Shit happens.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, and now this is interesting too, just as a side note, is when you go to ESPN, they have a little bar at the top that lets you, go to whichever type of sport you want to watch. I've always gotten kind of angry about this. It's in this order: NFL, NBA, MLB, NCAAF, which is college football,
Yeah.
soccer, and then NHL is at the end of that. Why is NHL not earlier?
Hey guys, you're putting the
Terrible.
best sport last, you morons.
Terrible. I guess
You
America.
want me to tell you? You
America
want me to
doesn't care
tell you
about
what
it.
I think about you, ESPN?
Here we go. Yes.
What do you think?
Let him
I
go.
got
Let
no
it rip,
words.
buddy. This is
I
your
got
time.
no words.
You have no words. That's interesting.
I got no words for that.
Dylan Wood has no words for it. These morons put the greatest sport last.
Actually,
on
I
their
shouldn't say I have no
columns.
words. No words my mom wouldn't approve of. Because I know she's
Oh.
watching. So,
Oh, okay. So you want to keep it PG
yeah, keep it PG-13.
with mom there.
We're a family show here.
We are a family show. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys are morons. And I'm just sugarcoating it a little bit.
You're being nice.
I'm trying to be nice, but you idiots! How could you put the best sport in all of sports last?
I don't know. It's
Who the
ESPN.
hell approved this?
ESPN
Do
isn't
you have to go
exactly.
through an approval process when you put some? I mean, come on, ESPN, stop being jerk offs.
Yeah, get that bone out of your brain. Hey, speaking of idiots, do you want to do the news? I know you're not prepared for it, but I got some things here if you want to do it.
Go ahead.
Is there any other sports news you want to go over, Dylan?
I
Because
was
we've
just
got
gonna-
15 minutes left.
Yeah, I was just going to do some NBA and the college football real quick.
Okay.
Um,
We'll do it, and then we'll do a quick 5 minutes of the news at the end, and
Okay.
we'll close out. Call
Sounds
it an
good.
evening.
I'll do college football right now. The 4 major college teams in sports: Florida Gators, Florida State Seminoles, Miami Hurricanes, and South Florida Bulls. The USF Bulls are 6-1, unranked, lost this weekend, 57-36. Miami Hurricanes 5-3, Florida State Seminoles 4-4, and my Gators 6-2, and ranked number 13. Lost to Georgia. I was kind of watching that game. Not very impressed. We got
So
FSU.
if I start going like this, you start getting mad.
I'll go do this. FSU at NC State. That's at 3. 3:30.
Don't even ask me to get involved with this because I don't follow any kind of college stuff.
Duke at Miami, that's at 7 o'clock. Tulane at USF is at 3:30. And Missouri at Florida is at 4 p.m.
I know my sister is a Florida Gator fan. That much I know.
Oh, good on you. Gator life. I'll finish up with some NBA real quick. The Magic 2-4. Miami Heat 3-3.
Where's my Knicks?
I'm just doing Florida teams.
Oh,
But I think they're decent. I don't know. I don't really keep up.
Yeah, who knows? Who
they're a young
cares?
team.
I'm not really all NBA because it's all like repetitive. So I got the standings. Miami Heat's in first place at 3-3. Hornets 3-4. Orlando Magic 2-4. Atlanta Hawks 2-4. And Washington Wizards 1-5.
Ooh, horrible.
So we got the Kings, who are 4-3, playing the Magic tonight at 7:30 or 7 o'clock. That's already on, and the Heat at Hornets at 7 o'clock as well.
Cool.
So those are
Lot
all
of-
the sports notes I have.
A lot of
for
games
this
going
weekend.
on. Yeah, a lot of sports updates. Thank you very much, Dylan, for your in-depth
problem.
coverage. And you guys sort of fit well together as researchers and analysts. Maybe we can make this.
Practice makes perfect.
It
Together.
does. It does.
Well, I mean, Dylan's an up-and-comer. I'm the broadcast journalist, but, he's an up-and-comer. So, give him some credit.
Yep. Correct. Where credit is due. Do I have a sound effect? I might have a sound effect for that. Let's see.
Chances are he does.
Probably.
I'm sure he does.
You can always do a Woody sound effect.
That's the best I got. Winner.
That works.
Okay.
All right. So we got a few minutes left here. We'll do a couple. I'm going to
News.
change the music around a little bit.
Mhm.
This is the news. Wacky, wild, and
Wheel of Fortune,
ridiculous
right?
news.
It's Wheel of Fortune, right?
No.
Yes, it's the Wheel of Fortune
Yeah,
theme song.
I thought so.
Usually we use the Opie song, but since you're here, it seems kind of. So we do this. Brought to you by the host, founder, CEO, CFO, and president of your Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers, who also happens to be my good buddy, Mr. Joe D'Angelo.
Yeah.
All right.
What
So
do we got?
well, we got technical issues. So yeah, because you were gone on your vacation, you have our usual format. So
Right.
we're just gonna go here on the internet and read a couple news stories here and see what happens. I have not reviewed any of this, so we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Halloween won't be quite so frightened for the residents of Nottinghamshire, England, now that a killer clown has been apprehended
Oh God.
and sentenced to 11 weeks behind bars.
We're back to that.
Yeah,
Really?
killer
Come
clowns.
on.
It's Halloween. Damian Hammond, 29, is a homeless and jobless man who has taken on the persona of Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight Rises. He admitted to what police
Rest in
called a
peace, rest in
crime
peace.
wave of offenses, including terrorizing staff in retail stores, waving a gun-shaped cigarette lighter while standing in traffic, and striking a police officer.
Oh my God.
Good for him.
Wow.
Good for him.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell? That's crazy.
Here, Joe, read this one.
Oh. Well, I can't.
Okay, I'll read it for you.
Yeah. I got a designated reader here.
The inexplicable.
Blind ass.
The University of Kansas Cancer Center just wants its colon back. Yeah, the $4,000 gigantic inflatable colon used to educate the public about colon health was stolen from the bed of a pickup truck on October 19th.
Oh God.
Kansas City police are hoping the public will help find the 150-pound, 10-foot-long colon and return it to its owners. Hey, I can't tell you how many times something like that's happened to me.
Exactly.
That's absolutely insane. Have you ever seen these things where they're like a bouncy castle? But you walk in and they've got like, yeah. Anyway, let's do one more. I like this one. Who's a good boy? Beagle Brigade. Yes. Beagle Brigade Canine Officer Hardy, that's a dog, probably thought he'd hit the jackpot when U.S. Customs and Border Protection agents discovered an unusual item in a passenger's luggage. Let's see. Agents opened the bag of a traveler from Ecuador to find a cooked pig's head. Wow. In your bags. And I don't know if you've ever seen a cooked
Okay,
pig's
then.
head.
Well,
Those things stink. The seizure at the ATL airport illustrates the tremendous experience of our four-legged canine partners in protecting the United States from pig's heads. I'm sure that dog was really happy about that too, buddy. Dog was probably like, am I going to get to eat this? Am I going to get to eat this?
nice.
And anyway, that is the
The
news. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You did a great job filling in here.
Hey, all right.
You know, normally I open up with that. Normally I do the research and everything, but my good friend Jen came through again for us, and got us some information and everything, passed it along to Jeremy.
Do you want to do some of Jennifer's Halloween stories?
If we got time.
You got 10 minutes left, buddy. So,
Oh, wow.
you know, maybe do five more minutes of the stories. Do you have them on your phone? I could bring them up here if you want.
Yeah, bring it up out of there.
Let's do it like this. It's in.
Speaking of Halloween stories, have you guys seen the new Halloween yet?
I have not.
Oh my God, it's so good. Oh my God.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How sure are you?
I'm about 100% sure right now. It was so good.
I don't know.
It's the best sequel they've had, I think, because it's a direct sequel to the very first one. They scrapped all the other ones.
Yeah, I heard they got rid of everything after Halloween 3.
Yeah, no, even the second one's gone.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, it's not even. It's trash. They were saying they didn't want the brother sister
Relation.
from Danny McBride's words bullshit in the movie. So
Okay.
that, and they made him mortal. So that was kind of interesting.
Yeah,
to
that
see.
helps.
But
Okay,
it was
gotcha.
definitely, in my personal opinion, I think it was a good sequel.
Okay.
It's the best one it's what John Carpenter always wanted. The sequel he always wanted, he said.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. And the thing with a movie like Halloween is it's just so iconic that you can't really do anything different with it. So it's good that they did it justice.
Okay. So right
Right.
now Jeremy's doing his research, and we're gonna do some Halloween stories.
Yeah, here we go, Joe. Can you read this?
No, once again you have to, because the mic is over here and I can't read it.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer Barkowski. This is our Halloween show, so we're going to talk a little bit about a few different cultures and how they happen to celebrate this day in different ways. Let's
Interesting.
see. In Bolivia, your favorite country, it was traditional to keep the skulls of dead relatives in your home so that they would look over and protect their family. Let's see. For this festival, families decorate the skulls of their ancestors with flowers and gifts. I've often thought that we should bring back keeping skulls of your family and your enemies. Both. I think that's a practice that has woefully been phased out of society, and I think we should bring that back. I might be in the minority, though. Let's see.
Very much so.
Germans believe in remembering and respecting their dead by hiding away any knives in the house to prevent returning spirits from causing harm.
Interesting.
Ghosts and knives, huh? Ooh, spooky ghosts and knives. Ooh. And in the Czech Republic, chairs are placed in front of the fireplace, one for every living family member and one for each deceased member. I find that some people do that like on other holidays too, like for Thanksgiving or any type of meal holiday.
Okay.
They'll put a plate out for people that are no longer with them. Let's see.
Interesting.
I've seen people do that. So
Yeah. And Sicilians, you'll like this, Joe, with your Italian heritage. They celebrate this day on November 2nd, which is similar to Christmas.
Correct.
Children wake to find candy and gifts believed to have come not from Santa, of course, because Santa doesn't come for a few months, but the dead who rose from the grave. Ooh.
interesting.
Ooh. So not only are spooky ghosts trying to stab you with knives, but they're leaving you candy too.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
How about that? Hey, people in the world all have different ways
I'll
of
take
approaching
100 grand
things.
bar.
Yeah, people in the world have different ways of
Some
approaching
Milky
things.
Way bars.
Yeah, how about those
Did you know
full-size
they make
Snickers?
a Milky Way cake?
They do.
Actually, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, at our place there, they make a Milky Way cake.
How is everybody there? I haven't seen them in a while.
They're doing good.
Are they?
Some people are gone, but they're still, Greg's still there.
Drew's still there?
Yeah.
Oh, it
Nice.
appears that the Tampa Bay Lightning has scored. Let me check out the.
Nice. Let's see who
Oh, but
scored.
yeah, the Devils scored too. So we
So
got a
1-1?
score by Braden Coburn with an assist
Oh,
by
wow.
Yanni Gord, Braden Point.
Nice.
But it also appears that Travis Zajac also scored a goal earlier. So
So it's
Okay.
1-1.
1-1.
it's 2-1
Oh,
actually.
2-1.
Ah, crap.
Damn.
So 2-1, but we're not out of the first period yet.
It's early.
Yeah, so the Lightning appear to be at least making a game out of it.
Okay. Well,
Braden Colburn, though.
our problem is not scoring. Our problem is defense.
Defense. Do we have a fence around here?
Defense wins championships.
I need to get that prop where we can like reach down here and just hold the.
We don't have a fence.
I'll get a fence. We'll get a fence.
We'll get a fence.
Yeah.
But we're gonna need a D as well.
Or maybe we'll get.
That's what he said.
I'm not
Oh
gonna
wow!
say.
Never
I'm not gonna
mind.
say.
Never mind. I take that back.
Well, bammo.
No, nobody getting offended here.
Oh, no, we're fine.
Offended.
So we got
Offended.
5 minutes left here, or 4 minutes left. How do you want to close this out? Any final topics you want to cover before we?
ESPN, you suck, and you're a bunch of idiots. I'm a broadcast journalist, and I am ashamed that you would put the NHL last in the columns. Give me a freaking break. NHL is the #1 sport. Damn it.
And I want to say
Correct.
thank you for letting me come back on the show.
It's been a pleasure having you here, man.
It's great being back.
Get a handshake up in this piece.
Yeah,
Shake
definitely.
everybody's hand here too.
It's
You're always
kinda
more than
difficult.
welcome.
There
you
we
go.
Hopefully
You're always
I
more than
can,
welcome.
Hopefully I can, do it on, every Tuesday since I work 8 to 4. Hopefully it's in every
Well,
weekend.
the problem
or every
Ellen,
week thing.
isn't that you were booted off or anything. The problem is that you booted yourself off because you didn't get your dumb ass back here into the studio when I told you we were coming back. And I even told him, that we have a new producer,
Rockstar,
Rockstar.
genius, and cat.
I don't know about
Meow.
genius.
Meow.
I don't know
cat.
about
Well,
genius, but
This is also a lot closer than Largo. So
it
a
is.
lot more professional too with the
Yeah.
with the actual soundproof studio.
it's
up in
just
here,
going
right?
out to Largo every week it was killing my car. This is a lot more doable.
Mhm.
It's still a drive, but it's a lot more doable than sitting on interstate waiting to get off on Largo.
To be perfectly honest, though, if you're coming out to see moi, then you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the show, and even bigger and better part of it
You get to hang out
is
with
you're
this
getting
guy.
to hang out with the broadcast journalist
Yep.
and your host and the founder
CEO,
and the CEO
So you think that's
CFO.
and the president.
Yeah, the titles
The
continue.
titles continue. I just keep on thinking of titles.
The big
No,
cheese.
Don't worry, because I have great staff
So you think that's fun?
that backs me up. What?
Me coming out to you think that's fun? Just
No.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Right, it is.
Yeah, get on him.
Because,
Usually it's me
to
getting
be-
on him
To
every
be
week.
honest with you, if it wasn't for me, Dylan Wood would not be where he was last year. He gained
Yeah.
popularity
Yeah.
being on my show. So there you go. I helped you with that.
Yep.
I nursed you.
And you
You
also
were
let me
like-
and you also let me come back tonight on short notice too.
And I let him come back on an hour before the show.
Yeah.
He
That's
gives me a
right.
call.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey man, you doing anything?" Or I was like, "You still doing the show tonight?" He goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Shit."
It only took him a year later. I mean, how long was it? Let me. Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
I need to mention this. I need to mention this because one of the things that this bonehead says to me when we're sitting out by the table there is, "Hey, do you know what today is? Do you know what today is, Joe?" I'm like, "Well, your birthday already passed already, so it's not your birthday."
So what day is it?
So what day is it? Tell them. I already know. I already know.
I don't know.
This is
Inform me.
pathetic. Listen to this. Pathetic. Listen to this.
Exactly 1 year ago today was the last show I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
So 1 year later, you're back again
Yeah.
at Snappers Grill and Comedy Club. In the
Hopefully
WZIG
hopefully it's for good
104.1.
this time I'm staying.
Yeah. Let me give a quick call signs out here because we're almost out of our time. We are in the 104.1 FM radio booth at Snappers Grill and Comedy Club, US Highway 19 North in Palm Harbor. Come on down. Free taco. Well, not free tacos. Dollar tacos. They got free karaoke out on the patio. 36657 US Highway 19 North. Or go to wzig.org to listen to their fine programming on your internets. And yeah, that's all the corporate shilling I got.
Okay.
Final thoughts there, Joe, about the Lightning or anything
Well,
else?
you tell me. How do you feel about being back on the ThunderStrikers show?
At first it was a little nervous because obviously it's been a year, but once I got here, I was like, all right, I think I got this. And
It's like getting on a bike, huh?
yeah,
Once you get that exposure, once you work aside somebody like me that is professional.
Here we
and
go.
skillful,
yeah, here we go.
Here it comes.
Very, very skillful.
I know this man too well to know what he's saying.
Yeah,
I'm a
now-
master technician. I am just that good.
Now I finally have somebody that understands the trials and tribulations that you go through working with such a talented person.
It only took him 10 years to get my $20
Oh, here
that
we
he
go
owed me
again.
back from a bet.
Wow.
20 years? 10 years.
10 years. Nice try, buddy. You
Somebody
doubled
else
it.
owes me money from 20 years ago.
I know, I know.
All right, guys. As usual,
Well,
thanks
time to
again to
go.
all of our fans. If I missed anybody, Amber, I saw that Odette Brenson's joined us. We love you all. Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers.
I'm back next week.
Yep, make sure you get your
Tuesday
tickets for
night,
ThunderStrikers
7 o'clock.
night.
Dylan Wood, Jeremy Davis. I'm Joe D'Angelo, your host. See you next week.
Go Lightning.
Go Bolt.
Ow. Meow.
Go Bolt. Happy Halloween.
And that's how we do it here, buddy.
That's how we do it.
See you guys later.
Yeah, see you in the future.